Is it
Yeah,
though?
apparently it's wrong now.
Yeah,
It's
apparently,
wrong
but
now.
it's not.
Someone
If you
I see.
see a woman, that means
You
it's a
cannot
woman.
assume.
But that's
Yeah,
bullshit
but you
because
cannot
they're
assume.
because in the end, scientifically proven. By the way, this is not gonna me talking out of my ass. There are only two genders. And hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to a new video. Today, we're not playing a video game. We're not doing anything like that. We are actually making a broadcast, as you can see. I have my friends. Both of them are Umpa. Or should we? Do you want to go with Umpa?
Yes, Umpa.
Okay, Umpa and Wild. They're both my friends in real life. I met them before. I've been friends with them for like 2 years and everything. And today we are talking about the world.
Have you met? Are you sure about
What?
it? Have we met before? Are you sure about it?
I'm pretty sure
Have
we met
we
before.
met before?
We met once, but that's enough. Okay, so this podcast we're gonna be talking about the world, anything that's happening in the world through the eyes of a teenagers, because everyone is we can say everyone is teenager, right?
um,
You're
Yeah,
21,
yeah, yeah.
so you're still considered
I'm
a teenager.
20.
20.
See,
I'm 20.
So you're still
Yes.
considered a
we're all
teenager.
we're all
And Wael is also
we're
20.
all
Yeah, so you're both considered
we're
teenagers as well.
no, no. I want to be considered 12-year-old, I guess.
A helicopter?
Yes, yes, please.
Actually,
That
we're on the right track. We're on the right track. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. What do you guys think of pronouns? People who give pronouns. I'm not
oh my
hearing anything.
God.
Remember,
Okay.
Okay, no, I
let's try our best not to offend anyone.
Okay. I will let Wael go
no,
first.
no, no. My goal here
You
is
lagged
to
out.
offend as many people as I can.
Your job is to offend as much people as you can.
I was saying my goal here is to offend. Yep, I'm offending
Okay.
them all.
All right. Hopefully, people don't take offense to this. I know the truth sometimes can be hurt, but also this is an opinion. This is not like like statements and everything. Also, this is gonna be followed by some points of common sense or some scientific points. So yeah, we're gonna try to make as much sense as we can. Why? What do you think of pronouns? People who give pronouns for each other, like they, them.
They, them is okay, right?
Is it though?
But there is a lot of other pronouns that I really hate. Because okay, I meet you, right? Actually, no. Let me rephrase that. I'm completely okay with pronouns, but I hate those people that try to, they get offended about it too easily. For example, now I
Okay.
walk up to someone. I'm okay. From my point of view, it's a lady, a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm seeing is a lady or a woman, right? I'm obviously that's me being judgmental and shit. I'm not supposed to,
No, that's not. Is it
choose
though?
what. Right?
Is it
Yeah,
though?
apparently it's wrong now.
Yeah,
It's
apparently,
wrong now
but
to
it's
walk up to
not.
someone
If you
I see.
see a woman, that means
You
it's a
cannot
woman.
assume.
But that's
Yeah,
bullshit
but you
because
cannot
they're
assume.
because in the end, scientifically proven. By the way, this is not gonna me talking out of my ass. There are only two genders, and people who say there aren't two genders are probably sick in the head. Yep, I said it. And that is true though. That is true. You probably have a disorder or something. Because
Yeah, okay.
scientifically proven there are two genders, a woman and a man, right? Or not?
Biologically,
Biologically.
mentally, no.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, mentally no. But if
Yeah.
okay, so it's just like like it's your choice to you want to break the whole society system and be called they or them. I have a choice of myself to not call you they or them.
Yeah, here's my problem with it, right? If I walk up to you, right, I'm going to call you a he, right? I look at you, I'm gonna call you a he.
Mm-hmm.
What pisses me off is if I walk up to you, this is my first time meeting you, like maybe, okay, we're on the street, I want to ask you for a location.
Okay.
Feel free to direct me, right? I walk up to you and I refer to you as a he.
Okay.
There is some people, when you do that to them, they'll get offended. You cannot just decide to get offended, or they'll start getting defensive that, oh, you can't assume my gender and shit or my pronouns. No, okay, you want me to call you something else? Just tell me from like the moment I woke up to you. If I assume something you're not, and I address you as that, the moment you correct me, that's it.
Yeah,
That's the end of it.
I understand your point, but me personally, I'm a stubborn motherfucker. I'm not gonna call you them, even if you correct me. And I've been in situations like that because in the end, it's just English. It is. It's vocabulary.
Oh yeah, wait.
It's English.
Wait, do pronoun people exist in other languages?
I don't think so. Well,
Yes, they do.
They do. If you're a woman, I will call you a she or a her. She, her. And if you're a man, I'll
Yes.
call you he, him. And that's gonna be like
Okay.
this forever because it's English in the end. You know my point? People who say they, them are non-binary. Non-binary who don't is non. Correct me if I'm wrong. Non-binary people who are both genders or none of the genders,
Yes.
right? So I don't believe in that. So why would I break my beliefs and call you they them out of respect? No, that's not how it works. Why don't you respect my opinion and take it how it is? It's just people make it such a big deal when it isn't. You know, you can be
Yeah,
addressed
that's
as they them in your community. Maybe you get what I'm saying. In your community, people can address you they
Okay.
them because they respect that
I want
thing.
to-
We don't as normal humans. So I will
I
call
want
you.
to point out something
Mhm.
about that. Okay, so first of all, okay, I live in Egypt while you live in Turkey, I guess, I think. Okay.
I'm a free
Then
roamer.
you live in Armenia, okay, but you are Arab, right? And like your community is a community of Arabs and Muslims, correct?
Correct.
Yes, so you have to keep in mind that in our society, in our circles, we don't have these things, right? It's not common at all.
Mhm.
As opposed to, other Western communities where it's more common. So in that case, you can't really
No,
make it
hold
about
on.
ethnic.
Even a lot of let's say we're talking about America or Americans, right?
Yeah.
A lot of Americans don't believe in that shit.
Yes, a lot
A
of them
lot
don't believe,
because
but
this
it's
thing
also
came
still
out
in
so
their
recently.
community.
Yeah, but as you said before, it's in not just in English and other communities as well. So it's not just specifically into that community. And back to my point, in the end, it's just language.
Yeah, I guess. Honestly, though, personally, if I see a woman in the street or I see a man in the street, I will refer to them as the gender that I see, right?
Exactly.
However, if they correct me, okay,
Mm-hmm.
if they correct me, honestly, I would just, I would refer to them how they would want to be referred
Yeah, that's
because
the same
it's
thing
not
with
my
me.
That
place
a
to
lot of
judge.
people would do that. A lot of people do that, and that's completely fine. That is your decision and your decision alone.
Yes, but if they get angry, and if they get defensive, like what I said, honestly, I would just walk away because that is very
Immaturity,
senseless.
and honestly, it's it's very common in the new generation. This hasn't been a problem in the past generations. It's very
There is a
recent.
terrorist chat. That's a terrorist in the chat.
Man is calling an airstrike. Hey Barney.
Hold up. Ah, shit, there's nothing that looks like an antenna.
So okay, it's back to
You
my
were getting
point.
my hands opinion.
Oh, we'll get to yeah. Okay, let's give it Barney this stage. Barney, what do you think of people who give themselves pronouns like they them?
Bullshit.
Back okay. So here's the thing. I don't mind you going by the pronouns they them. All right. I will
Yeah.
not call you that, and you have to respect
Same.
that as my
Yes,
decision.
exactly.
You know, in your community, people will respect your decision and call you they them. And when I say community, I don't mean your country or your culture. I'm saying people who do the same thing as you, people who also do pronouns or they are non-binary or thing like that. That's your community. You understand my point? Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Okay, so if we were to say, for example, you meet someone in the street, okay,
Mhm.
and forget pronouns, right? Let's use another example. Let's say religion, okay,
Okay.
and they tell you, for example, in my religion, you're not allowed to, I don't know, shake my hand or touch me or anything,
Okay.
right? Wouldn't you respect it?
Yes, because I respect the religion. I don't respect the non-binary or shit like that. I don't believe in
I
it.
think, okay, well, I think honestly, whatever they choose, it's, you are not going to get judged for what they do, right? So you might as well.
No, but most of the times I forgot. Most of the time I
We're not
actually forget.
saying,
Okay, transgenders, hold up. Transgenders, when they're like a man, they transfer to a woman. I can call them a she. It will take me a time, especially if they look like a man or they're like in the stage of transformation. I don't know if
Getting
I'm
cancelled
saying
from
I'm
this.
getting canceled, bro. I'm trying to fit in the right words. Hopefully, no one gets offended. Like, let's say a man transferred, because they in the middle of the transformation to a woman. You know,
so you're just saying like it's based on appearances, right?
it's not exactly, but yes, because most of the times I forget, and also, it's just honestly they them. It's just stupid. Man, it's English in the end. I don't know. I feel like I'm dropping my IQ point when I say they them.
Okay,
Here's the
moving
thing.
on.
I want to point out something that it just clicked in my head. Sally, you were saying about them being in their community and their community will call them all that and stuff. I actually completely disagree with that because I feel like it's more segregation. Like you're trying to separate the non-binary people from everyone else. You want to put them into their own communities and stuff. I feel like okay, you can be gay
Not really,
anywhere.
because the gay community. Let's say the
Wait,
gay
I
community.
disagree with this. Go on.
The gay community,
What?
right? That's a community
Yeah.
of us. Like everyone accepts it. It's not, but they have their own community, like their own hangout places and things like that. Like they go talk about their own
Yeah, yeah,
community and things like that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that we're trying to
yeah.
separate them.
Okay. Yeah. So for me, honestly, the conclusion on this, like, I completely don't mind what people call themselves. If they correct me, I'll correct myself and call them by their pronoun. But I don't want to. I don't want it imposed on me. And if I make the mistake, like I'm just meeting you for the first time, I do not want you to start getting offended with me, okay? Because
Yeah, that
I
makes no
have
sense.
no idea about what your pronouns are, and you can't tell me that people need to stop assuming pronouns or assuming genders. That's how literally society is built.
There
Everyone looks
is,
at
yeah,
people,
there
they
is
judge people, everyone
everyone
assumes shit about people. It's how we work. It's how the human
like
brain works.
judge. Hold up. Speaking of judging is fine, but there is a limit to it. You know, like in our like our natural instinct, we judge people. It's normal. If I see
Yeah,
someone who's very like badly dressed or anything like that, who's didn't take care of himself, who's carrying a bag or something like that, I would assume that's a homeless man, and that's completely fine. Doesn't mean that I'm true, right?
yeah.
Like that's completely fine. It's just there's a limit to judging. Okay, for example, oh, you're Arab, you're terrorist. Oh, you're black, you must be in a gang. That's a whole different type of judging, and that also comes to racism. But basically, racism is also a form of judging other people. I'm
I
making a
think,
point, right?
I think you're confusing judgment with first impressions or
Yeah, thanks.
impressions in general
Yeah, but first impressions are judging.
or stereotypes.
Yeah.
Stereotypes are also judging. That's the thing. A lot of things are judging. We're judging people, most of the time, but there is a limit to it. Like stereotyping, that's too much judging. But looking at someone who's, let's say, you meet someone, right? It doesn't have to be a homeless man, but let's say he's not very well dressed or anything, and it's a formal place or something like that, right? You would assume that he doesn't take care of himself, and that's completely fine. It's just most of the times you should keep your opinion to yourself and don't move on that judgment. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yes,
You don't
exactly.
move on
Judges
that
make
judgment.
mistakes.
Like, oh, that's a first impression I got. I judged you because I thought that, but maybe something happened, or maybe you didn't have time, maybe you were late or something like that, and didn't have time to take care of yourself or anything, and that's completely fine. So you can sure judge someone, but don't make a move on it.
Yeah, don't act
Exactly.
on
Yes.
it. As long as your
Or
judgment
don't
doesn't
speak up on
affect
it.
other people's life,
Yeah,
as long as if you can judge anybody as much as you want, as long as it's not affecting them in any way.
Yeah.
I feel like that's it.
Yeah. And as long as you keep it for yourself as well, I think that's a very big point. You don't have to go. You don't have to go tell other people about it.
Oh yeah, because in that case, you're affecting their life again.
Yeah, again. But okay, since we're out, pronouns for me, it's a very complicated situation because I know there are. This is my personal experience. Most of the people that I met who have pronouns, I can't have a good conversation with them because I feel like they're very immature. Not all of them. I've met a lot of amazing people who use pronouns and everything, right? Those people, I because
Technically speaking, you use pronouns.
I respect them as a person, you know, like, how do you say? I like them, you know, like as a friend or something like that. I will use their pronouns sometimes.
Yeah.
It's just it's okay. It's like I would prefer not to be, or like if I could have a choice or to hang out with this person who doesn't use pronouns or this person who uses pronouns. I don't know both of them. I would go with the person who doesn't use pronouns because I would think that person like who uses pronouns is a bit immature. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm offending a lot of people saying this, but I'm hopeful people are connecting the dots.
I'm on the edge with what you said. Like I kind of agree with you, but I feel like it's more of like there is a lot of people in the non-pronoun community that are making it look worse than it actually
I know,
is. Like
I
there's
know.
mature people there,
Yeah, I know.
but the amount of immature people as well is ruining the community.
Let's talk about our like the normal community, the normal human being community. There's a lot of stupid people there as well who are very immature. So it's like it's common. But let me give you an ultimatum, right? A person you've never met and you don't know how they look, and another person you never met and you don't know how they look, right? But all you know is this person uses pronouns and this person doesn't use pronouns. Which would you prefer to hang out with, or get to know, or be your friend, or something like that?
Get to know.
I have no preference. It depends on the human being, really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's my whole point. You don't know any of them. You don't know anything about them. You don't even know how they look.
I would choose the non-binary pronoun person actually, because I feel like the pronoun person.
I know you're gonna get to this point. You were like, oh, I wanted to see their side or their perspective. I know your point. I know why you'd pick their.
Yeah, I just want to know what kind of person.
Yeah, it's also very normal because understanding other people's perspective is very important. I feel like even though it sounds very stupid sometimes, I think understanding the other person's perspective is very important.
I'm just doing it out of curiosity.
All right.
And I'm kind of hoping they're that kind of person who's really touchy about the topic because I really want to debate. I really want to argue.
Okay, let's move to something else, shall we?
Sure. Actually, should we take turns bringing up topics?
We could. Barney, let's ask Barney. Do you have a topic for us?
No, don't ask me.
No,
Don't
come
ask
on,
me.
man. You can't just see. This is why.
But you're showing your face.
Yeah, you're showing your face. So
You're
just
showing
bring,
your face.
just bring a topic. We'll talk about a controversial topic.
Yeah, I don't have a topic right now.
I have a topic we could actually discuss that could be a follow up to the topic we already talked about.
Who brought up pronouns actually?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I don't know. It came up and I brought it up. Like someone mentioned it and I brought it up.
Oh, whatever. The pronouns bonus one.
Okay.
Just give it to me. Yeah.
Should I go for another one?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, this is gonna be a follow up. The LGBTQ community. Yeah, this is gonna be very, very controversial because I'm a Muslim, and Pepsi is also Muslim. Everyone here is a Muslim. So,
Actually, I'm atheist.
Matt didn't pick a religion yet. Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna start the conversation. I've met a lot of amazing people who are gay, lesbian, shit like that, transgenders. Matter of fact, I have someone transgenders that I play video games with. a lot of time Valorant and shit like that. They're amazing. There's a lot of people who are amazing. Here's my point that's gonna come that my people might not like. Um, you can be gay. You can be lesbian. You can be whatever the fuck you want. I don't care about your sexual life. At the end, it's your sexual life. You know. But
Yeah.
please, in America, the gay pride or the gay parade or something like that, right? Please act like normal human beings. That's all I ask. Because in the end, you're just a normal human like all of us. Going out half naked with almost nothing to wear, just doing stupid shit in public, that is so fucking stupid, and you are bringing a bad impression on the gay community.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem. There's so many people that are ruining it.
Yeah,
They're
and that's
making it
that's most of the
harder for
communities.
other people. That, yeah, that's the problem. Speaking of it, being Muslim, there's
Yeah.
a lot of Muslims ruining Islam or
Exactly.
people's opinion on Islam,
Exactly.
right? Also, I kind of don't support Gay Pride Month.
I don't. It's not that I don't support it. Like,
Pride.
I understand the point of it. Okay, let's say, because and they did have a bad past, you know, like everything that happened to them and everything. But
Yeah.
like you can celebrate it, right? You can celebrate it. Go out, have
Yeah.
fun, and everything. Just please act like a normal human being. That's all I ask for. And please stop
For me,
putting
it's
the
not
flag
about
everywhere. Please.
For me, it's not about even just the act normal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Act as childish as you want. Don't force it on anyone else. It's the same point I made earlier about the
Yeah. Yeah.
non-binary pronouns. And if you're doing something that it's a decision about you, okay, great for you. Honestly, I'll cheer for you. I'll be happy for you. But don't do anything that affects other people.
Yeah, and speaking of LGBTQ community as well, what I think of it, I can't be gay. I think it's wrong. All right, but that's my religion and that's what I believe in. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
force you to stop being gay. I'm not gonna like physically or verbally abuse you for your opinion or anything. If you want to be gay, go ahead, be gay. What I think of it, I think it's wrong. I can't be gay. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Speaking about it, also like the abuse and the verbal and physical abuse and all that.
Bro, that's
A lot of people are using it as like a defense. If someone does something very stupid, right? And you call them out for it, and they're all of a sudden getting defensive, like, oh, you're calling me out because I'm non-binary, I'm gay, I'm lesbian, whatever it is, right? No, for fuck's sake, I'm calling you out because of what you did. It has nothing to do with your gender. People need to stop using it
yeah,
as like
use
a
it as an
privilege card.
excuse. It's not a privilege, exactly. It's the world we live in is actually amazing how where we are right now, because it's so simple to bring peace into this world. All you have to do is just
Mind your business.
mind you. No, it's one rule. All you have to do is one rule. Treat other people like you would treat you, like how you'd like to be treated.
Yeah.
If everyone wanted to be treated nice and you treated other people how you wanted to be treated, simple as that, everything will be fixed. It's so simple. It's so simple. Yet everyone doesn't want to do it.
But wait. I treat you guys nice, but why do you bully me?
For fun now, but you also believe us
Yeah.
sometimes. And we do when we
You,
tried.
you walked into this group, signed in a contract.
Yeah, you did.
Our group were assholes to each other.
Yeah, we are assholes too.
Yes, I agree.
Everyone has their side. Like everyone will get a bullying at some point. No one gets away with it.
Sure.
But the LGBTQ community is actually, I've met a lot of amazing people there, and as I said before, do I think it's right to be gay? No. Will I ever be gay? No. Does that affect you in any way? No. Live
No.
your life. I can be your friend. As I said, speaking of like what I believe in and everything, I'm a Muslim. I can be a friend with an atheist. It doesn't mean anything. I would recommend them to get into Islam because that's my job as a Muslim. Like I would tell you, oh, have you tried reading it? Have you tried, getting into it? If you said no and you don't want to, simple as that. I will not force anything on you, and I'll still be your friend, nothing will change. It's just an advice, and that will be like it's normal. There's a lot of people who get insulted when you try to advise them, you know.
Oh yeah.
Like if I tell you, oh,
For example,
have you tried looking into this religion and everything and everything and everything? They would be like, oh, what do you mean? Is my religion wrong? What? It's like you don't know. I'm just trying to, you know, give you an advice, and if you don't want it, it's fine. That's your choice.
Yeah.
Pepsi, what do you think of the LGBTQ community? Did you hear anything we said right now?
Yes, I did, and honestly, it's really none of my business. But I have to keep on my religion, and I think I wouldn't ever, do it.
Yeah.
And technically speaking, religiously, it's not wrong to be part of them. It's wrong to act on it.
Wait, what did you
Because
say?
I said in our religion, it's not wrong to be it. It's just wrong to act on it.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Okay, I understand your point. Like, people who feel like
Yeah,
they're
so
gay.
yeah, they're among us, they exist, they're born that way, they
Yeah,
can't help it.
yeah,
That's fine and good, but my religion says I can never act on
yeah.
it.
You can't.
If you do, that's up to you. It's your life. I can't say anything on that, but I can't do it obviously, and I would have to resent it.
Yeah.
a quick question.
Well,
So I'm just confused completely about it. Being trans is wrong
No.
because
Yes,
you're
it is.
modifying your body,
yeah.
right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah,
So okay, in that case, what part of being transgender is wrong in Islam? Is it
all of it.
the body modification
Body
or
modification is
Yes.
sleeping with the same gender that you were born with.
okay, yeah, but
I'm trying to
if
change
you are
your
now,
gender
if you are
generally.
if you are now female,
Mhm.
you're no longer male. Is it now haram for you to sleep with a male?
Because no, because
technically you
what?
could have.
biologically no, but biologically you were
Wait,
born
wait,
Yeah,
what
but
did
as.
he say?
if you're now biologically female, you are male, but now you're female, and you're having intercourse with a male, but now you're
No, you
biologically female.
can't.
You can't because you were born a
You
man.
can't change. Yes, you can't change it.
Okay, so what part is haram?
Both.
Is it changing the
Both.
gender?
Both are
Oh, it's
sins.
all haram. All of
But
it is
wouldn't
haram.
be okay if you're female now? You're biologically female.
To turn into a
Are you
male.
born that way?
No, you're not born that way. So that's why I'm asking. So that makes you're still bringing back the point. Okay, we get it. Changing your gender is haram.
Yes, but
But
okay.
after you've changed your gender,
No, because biologically it didn't change. Does that make sense?
you did.
Exactly.
You did. You
No.
can actually
No, you didn't.
No,
you change your hormones. You
yeah,
change
but
everything.
no, you were
Yeah,
born
but
you
still,
came
it's
from
not
the womb as that.
exactly. You can't really have a loophole around it.
Yeah.
There is no loophole around it.
Stop trying to find some holes to fucking go through, man.
No, it's actually like an interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting
We'll get
question
back to
because
that
if
in
you
the
think
group chat.
about it, how do people wait? You can change hormones now?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You can change everything to a point. You DNA test and you show up
I
as
didn't
female.
know that, but still, but it was an interesting question, but it's gonna get shut down very quickly in the Muslim community.
I don't give a fuck. Who are they going? Are they going to cancel me where? What are they going to cancel? They're going to cancel my what?
What actually do you think of the cancel culture?
It's non-existent. It's fake.
I think people are getting too soft that you cancel, and I think a lot of people are abusing the cancel community. As I said before, the cancel community is not a bad thing. Like it canceled a lot of people who were supposed to be canceled a long time ago. You know what I mean?
But I believe it doesn't exist.
Nah, it does. It's just
Okay.
that.
Who did they cancel?
Like,
Let's bring up just a person that we can talk about.
Shane Dawson got canceled.
What did he get canceled for?
Well, I think in regards to that, it really depends on what you're being cancelled for.
Yeah.
So if you're being
Yeah, as
cancelled
I
for
said.
being a pedophile, then fuck yeah, be cancelled.
Oh yeah, what's his
What?
name? E something. that fat guy.
I don't really know who you're talking about, but I'm talking about Shane Dawson. I mean,
Alright.
that guy is messed up in every single
Yeah.
way. So yeah,
James
by all means,
Charles got cancelled for hitting on underage kids.
yeah, that also.
Yeah. So
But
like,
Wait, really?
I think his own was like way too,
yeah, but also you don't need the cancel community to do that. It's common sense. If someone is a pedophile, you're supposed to shut them down.
Yeah, but sometimes, people
They
don't
get
get
through it.
exposed for being that way.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for, people on Twitter exposing their nonsense, but like if it comes to like, there are people that will go like 10
Yeah.
years, through tweets to find out someone said something that they're not supposed to say. I think that's kind of like
Okay.
stupid.
The 10 years thing is very retarded. Whatever someone did in their past,
It's in the
it's in
past.
the long past, it's in the past.
Yeah.
People can change. Maybe he has changed, right?
Yeah. Yep.
If for example, now I said something very, very wrong, and 10 years later it came back to haunt me, that would be, completely horrible. Because
Yeah.
what if I changed? Maybe I was wrong before, now I'm
Exactly.
wrong.
Yeah, as I
People
said,
tweet.
like the cancel community, as any other
Too sensitive.
community, it has a lot of people who are good and a lot of people who are dumb as fuck.
I feel like the cancel community only has effect on people who care.
Yeah, also that.
Like if someone actually doesn't
Remember when they
give a
tried
shit
to
and
cancel
doesn't
Eminem?
No,
Yeah, there you go so well.
basically, in my opinion, cancel culture it only affects the people who really care about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Other than that, like, okay, I don't give a shit, for example, about the cancel culture, and I do something wrong. What are they going to do? If I do, for example, maybe I stream on YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
If
The
I had
thing
not
is- the
violated
thing is-
any YouTube policies,
Yeah.
YouTube has no right to ban me.
Oh well, no, because if if let's say you were a pedophile and you're streaming on YouTube, because that's not written in the policies, right? But you are giving a bad image to YouTube, so they will remove you, and you got proven to be a pedophile. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, then it's legal.
Yeah, it's legal action, and they will remove
Illegal.
you. Oh,
I mean,
it's
illegal
illegal.
being
Yeah,
pedophile.
yeah.
Yeah, being pedophile is illegal. So yeah, okay, but here's the thing. They can only remove me if I show support for pedophilia or make any content related to pedophilia on YouTube.
Or they
If
have, or like, you got exposed in court. Like if it says it reaches the court, and you are gonna be serving time or something like that, you get some kind of punishment by the law. YouTube will also take you down.
In that case, I feel it's wrong. Yeah, because, okay, I do not have trust in the court of
The
law.
legal system.
Yes.
It's
Because-
funny because they do a lot of, like, there were a lot of mistakes in the past, and I believe till now.
I'm not even talking about mistakes.
Uh,
I'm talking about, like, political agenda and shit. Like, for example, what's her name? I can't remember her name. There's this WNBA player who
Mhm.
got arrested in Russia for sneaking in a vape pen with THC inside. So weed, very much, right?
okay.
The laws in Russia, if you have less than 6 grams on you, I think, is it 6? Yeah, 6 grams. It's like 20 days in prison or some shit like that, right?
Uh-huh.
But because Russia wanted to, use her as a bargaining chip, they gave her 9 years so that they can exchange her for another prisoner from America.
Interesting. Well,
So the court
Well-
of law is biased as fuck.
yeah.
Did it work though?
I don't know. It didn't happen yet. They didn't do the exchange.
Oh, they
I
did
know
the
America
exchange.
asked. Yeah, but America asked. Wait, what? Yeah, America pretty much said that. Oh, the prisoner they have is way more, valuable than the prisoner Russia has.
Okay.
So they want 2 prisoners in exchange. Do you think Joe Biden is the president of America? or is his vice president the one, making all the decisions? What was her name? Kamala?
Oh, okay, okay. We can't really we can't really be sure 100% though. So I don't want to talk about it because I don't know
But
honestly, and I have no points to defend myself on that.
okay, but do you think Joe Biden is mentally capable of making
Hell
decisions?
no, hell no,
Okay,
no.
so could it be that I can't remember her name. I think it's Kamala Harris, something bullshit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so could it be that she's the one making the choices?
Could be. Who knows? Because but also America's going to shit.
Oh yeah.
So it
Oh
makes sense that Joe Biden is leading the country.
yeah.
Because if you're saying the vice president, which brings back to an old point, is a woman, and America's going to shit, that proves
Yes.
one of my points.
But then again, I don't think she's any more, mentally okay
Mentally okay
than
with
Joe
Joe
Biden.
Biden. Honestly,
It's
but
just as bad.
I feel like I'm getting cancelled for this specifically. We gotta give props to fucking Putin, man. Holy shit. Man is surviving. Man is leading a whole country. Man, although the war against Ukraine, everything like that's wrong, but he's playing it out so well. Like, I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
agree with most things he does. I'm not saying that I agree with it,
Mhm.
but he's smart as fuck, man. Like that. Holy shit.
Treating the country like a business. And I keep
Yeah.
saying that there's two kinds of leaders. There's the leaders who care about the population, and there's the leaders who care about the country.
Mm-hmm.
And, unfortunately, a lot of people prefer the one who cares about the people because they don't understand that in the long run,
They'll be
the person
benefiting
who
more.
takes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the
But
same thing about Turkey. A lot of people hate on Erdogan.
Donald Trump.
Yes. And Donald Trump too. A lot of people hate.
Why is
these
Pepsi
kinds
quiet,
of
man? Well, she's not a part of the argument. It's boring.
I think I scared her off.
We scared her off.
Do I win the bet? Do I win the bet?
I didn't scare her off. I didn't do anything wrong. I was bringing
You shouted.
points. I didn't shout.
You shouted. You just shouted at me. Gonna get
That's
you canceled.
that's
I'm
speaking
reporting
loudly,
you.
not shouting.
I'm getting a Twitter account and
But Donald Trump, okay, he's not the greatest human being. We can all agree on that. He did a lot of
he's
bad
the
things
worst.
in his past, like he assaulted women, other things. But he
Uh-huh.
can lead a country, and he has a brain to lead a country. Like he thinks
Yeah.
well. He, oh my, like all of this. He even said when Putin started the war against Ukraine that if he was in charge, that would have never happened, and I do believe that.
oh yeah, most definitely,
Yeah, like Donald Trump would not let that happen.
most definitely.
Ompa,
Speaking of president,
wait, Ompa, are you there? Open your mic. Hello.
I'm buying tomatoes. I'm buying tomatoes.
Oh, okay. She's buying tomatoes. I'm keeping that in the podcast. I'm not cutting it out.
okay. So, do you think there should be more young people in politics?
Wait, what? Sorry. Didn't hear you.
More young people in politics.
More young people in politics. Okay, this is gonna be very hard to answer because the world is moving forward. Okay, and we need the new generation, but not anyone. We still need a good brain behind that. You know, like if we take
Of course. Of course.
let's say most teenagers, and I'm sorry if I'm gonna offend people when I say this. Americans are dumb, man. Americans, like, not all of you, of course, like, no offense, there are some exceptions, as I said before, but the people that just I've seen, like, online and videos, they circulate a lot, and just that number is overwhelming, and it's truly terrifying.
Same.
So you can't put those people in charge. I'm sure there are some very smart people there. Like there are smart people. I'm not trying to prove that. I'm trying to prove that there are smart people that are young in America.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there are a lot. It's just Also, we don't give them a voice. These people can't really speak up. That's why negativity always overwhelms positivity, because we give voice to the negative things. Think about it. Most things that are on YouTube are hated things, right? Or hated people, and these people blow up. Why? Because negativity.
That's because it
We
pays
give them attention. We give them the voice. You know?
That's because, hate pays well on social.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drama pays well. People don't want normal.
Yeah, but I do think the new generation should be able to get into governments and things like that, but not anyone. We someone who has a brain
yeah.
on top of his shoulder.
But you see, that's also very hard because
Yeah, it's also very hard because
a lot
how.
of people who have like followings, huge followings,
Mm-hmm.
are retarded. I'm just gonna say
What's her name? Tarisha?
90% of the
What?
influential youth on social media is retarded.
Wait. What was her name? Tarisha or something? Basically this YouTube influencer and everything, and she thinks, and she was on a broadcast and she says that who invented gravity? We don't need gravity.
Oh yeah.
Trisha
That's what I'm
Paytas.
saying.
Yeah, thank you. Apparently people invented gravity, like we made it, and then we don't need it as well. Yeah, like people like this, and these people have following, and it's wrong because here's the thing about being
Yes.
an influencer. Here's the thing about being on YouTube, being on public, people watching you. The new generation is watching you. Kids are watching you. You are wiring their brain in a negative way. You are making them dumb because you are dumb. We shouldn't give Trisha or people like her who are dumb, who say stupid shit like that, a voice. Because when you give people who are dumb a voice, the kids will watch and their brains will be wired. They will look up to them. It's wrong. Why is everyone so quiet all of a sudden? Did I say something wrong?
No, I was disconnected.
Ah.
I just showed up again.
I'm buying onions now too.
Oh, on. But you heard my point, right?
Yeah, I heard your point.
Yeah, but it's we shouldn't give stupid. That's what. Okay, fat people, fat phobia or some shit like that. Let's talk about it. Imran, no offense, it's not gonna be tugged at you in any way.
I'm not fat.
But hold up. If you're fat, that is completely fine. I am okay with you being fat.
No. I'm not fat. I have big bones.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking in general. But
Go
if
fuck
you
off,
are,
okay?
if you
I
are
have big
fat,
bones too.
if you are fat, I don't have any problem with you. Okay, it's completely okay, absolutely. All right. Just first of all, you are damaging your health, but that's also your choice. That is your health. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Point is, don't go online and say it's body positivity. It is not. It is the exact opposite. It is body negativity. Because kids, let's say, who are fat and they're insecure. I know someone being insecure and you try to comfort them is a good thing. Not always. If you are fat and you're trying to lose weight and you're a kid and you see someone online being, oh, I'm fat, body positivity, right? No. Because they will look up to them and they will give an excuse. They will have an excuse in their head. Oh, that's completely fine. I should be proud of the body that I have. You could be proud. You could be, be proud. You should love your body absolutely anyway. But don't encourage the youth to not try to fix it if it's damaging them in a bad way. Am I making a point?
Yeah, okay. It has to be clear. Okay, it's unhealthy. It's very unhealthy.
I know.
So people should not, make it.
Yeah.
There should be less sugarcoat about it.
Yeah. If like
It's not. And I feel like, okay, it's okay. Like when people say about body shaming and all this, I don't really, care much about it unless it's about things that people can't change about themselves.
fair point. Yeah.
Right? So body weight. You can work on that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to judge you about it, right? But it's not normal to be fat.
It isn't. And honestly, okay, can we talk about fat models? That's so wrong.
Yeah,
That is
no.
so wrong. That is so wrong. That actually is so wrong. It's not beautiful. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I I am a person who I'd say I'm athletically capable. That I take care of myself and I take care of my body, okay?
Uh-huh.
First of all, I don't find fat
Says
people
the guy
attractive.
smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, but I'm athletic. Like I work out, you know. I don't find fat people attractive, and that is my
Yes.
choice. You know, if you're fat, I don't
Oh
find
yeah.
you attractive. I'm not gonna date someone who is fat because me, who's someone who worked on their body and their health to look in a good shape, would not date someone who doesn't take care of themselves or takes care of their body. It's normal, and it's completely normal that if I don't find you unattractive or not beautiful, or if you see yourself beautiful, that's a good thing for you. I don't.
It's back to the same point I said about every single thing we talked about here.
Yeah, sugarcoating.
People are abusing it.
Yeah,
They're using
yeah.
it as an excuse.
And excuse,
I can walk up to
bro.
someone and tell them I hate you, and people are gonna say, "Oh, you hate me because I'm fat."
Exactly. Like the amount of
No,
people
I
using excuses for everything is so sickening.
once again they're trying to make fat privilege.
What the fuck? I never heard of that one, and I don't want to because I know it will piss me off. I'm sorry. If you fat models shouldn't have exist. That's just society being nice. We all know you don't. You would look way better if you were slimmer, and that is the truth. Everyone knows it. Anybody who is fat will look better if they are slimmer. That is.
I honestly,
Everyone
I'm not
knows
even-
that.
I don't
Everyone
give a
knows
fuck
that.
about this. Okay?
Yeah.
People have different tastes. You might like chubby people.
Yeah.
It's
Chubby
your
and fat
taste.
are two different things. Obesity.
Okay, I'm sugarcoating it right now. Okay, you might like a fat fuck.
I don't think. Yeah, but like, let's say you are
But
dating someone.
it's unhealthy.
Yeah, let's say okay. Let's say you are dating someone who's a fat fuck, right? And you love them, right?
Yeah.
But be honest, they would look better if they lost weight.
But if you're not into skinny people,
You don't have to be skinny. could
what
be-
if you're
could be
into
thick.
fat people?
No
What if
one's-
you're into fat?
I haven't met. I'm sorry. I haven't met anyone who's into fat people.
Oh, there could be.
Yeah, but have you?
No.
Have you, Amirhan? Have you ever met someone who's into fat people?
I
Or
have.
obese people? No, we're not talking about chubby. But
Yeah.
who?
Wallahi, fat ass women. Yeah, sorry to say that, but yeah.
Okay, maybe there are some people, but still.
No, wait. Is the person also fat?
Good
Nope.
point. But he brought up a good point.
Yeah.
He brought up a good point.
It's very,
Exactly,
very
exactly,
athletic. I
exactly.
swear.
Have
A
you
very,
noticed?
very athletic man.
Have you noticed that there is a lot of, or there is a very high chance of a fat person dating another fat person?
Yeah.
Because they can't find someone skinny for themselves. They don't accept them.
Well, that is one way to put it. I would have put it in a bit nicely, but good job on that.
Shit, I just got cancelled.
Everyone's getting cancelled today. It doesn't fucking matter.
I'm not getting cancelled.
No, fuck you.
No, you are.
No, you don't know what I look like. You don't know my real name.
I will post you. I will post a picture of you. I'll have your picture on the thumbnail.
Look, it literally says Wael for shit. We just sent someone away. Did you kick her by mistake?
Nah. I didn't even touch the mouse.
It says Wael on my screen, so.
Yeah, with the W. I'm going to use it for people to guess what the actual letter is.
Hold up. It's either W or it's a V, okay?
Why will you?
It's a 50-50 chance now. But yeah, like fat people, if you're fat, that's completely fine. I don't mind you. I can be your best friend. Anything. I wouldn't date someone who is fat because I find it unattractive, and that is my personal opinion. You have no right to judge me for it. And also, I want to bring up something. If a woman does not want to date a short guy, that is her fucking choice. But body shaming that person it's completely wrong. See,
Why
not,
your shirt?
Okay, yeah, because you can't really change your height.
yeah.
So I
you
get it
can't
when
change
you
your height, so you can't really judge
It's
it.
gonna sound very wrong. It's going to sound very wrong
Mm-hmm.
because in most cases, men, they choose women, by weight, right?
Mm,
A lot
Right.
of men judge women for weight, right? And a lot
okay.
of women judge men for height.
Okay.
Yep.
But that's wrong, okay? Uh,
Yeah, it's wrong.
Weight is something you can work on, right? If now, don't get me wrong, like this is something very key. If you're obese for a reason you have no control over,
That's
right?
you can't
If it's a
punish them.
sickness or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
yeah, then it's wrong.
You can't really. But that's
Yeah.
also. But it's well back to my point. Someone doesn't want to date you because you have that sickness, that is their choice.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And you can't use it as an excuse
And
here,
you
like,
and you
oh,
can't use it as an excuse. Also, don't use it as an excuse to not try to lose weight.
oh yeah.
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 I don't think how many people uses their disorders or something like that as an excuse to not do something physically. The everyone, listen. I've seen a lot of people, right? Elon Musk. What? How isn't? Doesn't he have ADHD or something?
So he has no, it's a version of
Autism.
Down syndrome, of autism, I think.
Uh huh.
Asperger's,
Okay,
some bullshit like
basically,
that.
look at him and look at
Yeah.
him. He doesn't. He didn't use that as an excuse. Most people, if they had that, they would just use that as an excuse and work a 9 to 5 or something. He didn't, and look at it. He's the first fucking probably gonna be the first trillionaire. He's worth a country, man. Do you know he passed Finland? He passed Finland. He's richer than Finland, a whole country.
Okay, yeah, so it's autism, Asperger's.
Yeah. So basically, don't if you have
Have you seen his
uh
body?
yeah, I have. If you have a disorder that you're obese because of it, right? It's gonna be hard, I know, but don't use that as an excuse. Keep trying, Don't give up. Keep trying. That's all the point that I'm trying to make. I know, because in the end you will be damaging your health more and everything, but also don't use that as an excuse to not try to lose the weight. But if you feel comfortable, I guess you do you in the end.
So,
I have a topic, but Nuran's not here.
She'll be back, I
um,
guess. She said it's not letting her join for some reason.
Is Discord banned in Egypt as well?
No, I don't think so.
no, shouldn't be.
Text her online and see what's up with her.
Yeah, well,
Should we talk about vaccines? 'Cause I
Vaccines?
literally I had a debate with someone today.
What about them?
Mind control and government forcing you into it. And you have the choice to not get
Nah.
vaccinated.
Nah.
You should have the choice to not get
Is
vaccinated.
that what you believe in?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm vaccinated.
Yeah. Okay. Here's what I'll
Twice.
say.
Twice.
Forcing someone to be vaccinated is wrong. Okay. Forcing people to be
No,
vaccinated
okay.
is wrong. But okay, actually,
should be
okay, okay, yeah, actually, because
People
you will
should
be
be forced.
damaging. You
'Cause
will
if
be
you're-
damaging other people.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. I see your point. But like, government trying to mind control you or shit like that, they could do that with spying on you. They could do that through your phone.
Yeah, okay. No, so here's the thing.
They could do
I
that so
don't
many things.
like the main point people use against vaccine. The
Mhm.
main people use about the vaccine,
Mhm.
mind control and the idea of sure, I actually kind of it makes sense when they say it.
No, it doesn't make sense because
Let me-
when
let
you
me
were
explain
born,
what-
they could insert a chip in you or something.
No, not that way. Not that way. Not that kind of way.
In what way?
Okay. By using mass hysteria. So they, for example, let's say Corona does not exist, right?
Mm-hmm.
They just proved a point that they could induce fear into society and make people do something
But that's
Right?
the thing. You said
by
if,
bringing a virus. Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, it's a valid point that, things like this could be used as to prove mind control.
Well, here's the thing. The
Because
government.
technically they're making you make a choice
Yeah, but you
that you
don't-
don't want to do.
Yeah, but they could do that in so many other ways that doesn't have to be a virus. And
Yeah,
they
no,
have
I'm
to
not saying
inject
about
you
virus. I'm
about
just
it.
saying that it just proves a point that, a virus can be used to make people do what they don't want to do. If COVID didn't exist and people just said, oh, there's a vaccine for virus, unnamed, nobody would go get it. But because of the chaos created around COVID,
Yeah.
it kind of forces people into going to go do it. Right?
But here's the thing. What can you do about it?
You can't do shit about it.
Exactly. Are you gonna just take the whole government system down in every country?
Yeah, you
No.
can't do shit.
Even if they were trying to, you know, build up a hysteria or something, or build up chaos.
I don't believe it.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just,
let's say they are trying to, right?
Uh-huh.
What are you gonna do
Yeah.
about it?
Bitch on Twitter, cancel the government.
Cancel the government, really? Are you gonna take down every government system in every country? I don't think people understand how much power us civilians have gave to governments.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You could all rebel against every other country. That won't do shit. Maybe one country or two will fall, sure.
Mm-hmm.
No, you won't change shit. Because in the end, you will need someone to lead the country. If you don't have a government, you will be overtaken by other countries.
Fair enough. I think that's the main reason communism failed.
Yeah.
Because you see, democracy, sure, people think it's in favor of people.
It's not. Oh, okay.
It's not, because it gives government more power.
Mm-hmm.
Because now, with democracy, there's, people have choice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So having a whole country agree on one idea is going to be very hard.
Yeah.
Because there's people who are going to support a certain idea and people who are going to not support
You
it.
can
right?
never really
But
unite
in
the people.
Communism, in communism, if the whole country was going to unite against, the dictator,
Mm-hmm.
well, that's actually dictatorship. It's not communism. Communism shouldn't have a dictator. But anyways, if the whole country was to agree on a point, it's way easier for everybody in the country to agree on a point in a communist system, and instead of a democratic system. I'm not talking about dictatorship.
Yeah, I can see your point. Yeah. I don't know. But the thing is, you gave so much
It's just-
power. You gave so much
Yeah,
power to the
so much
governments, and you can't really do anything now. You can't. There's nothing to do.
Oh yeah, right now impossible. There is no
Yeah.
way an entire country is going to agree to go against a certain.
Even if they do.
For
That's what I'm
example,
saying. Even
Joe
if they,
Biden, literally the worst president America has ever had,
and there's still people
and
supporting
that's
him.
that's a very hard, that's a very low bar.
Yeah. And there's still people supporting
And
him.
there's still supporters.
But let's say everyone was against the government, right? Not just Joe Biden in general, like trying to change the president. No, they're trying to take down the government fully, right? You can't. You can't. You just can't. It's simple as that. That's why I said if every country went against their government, sure, maybe a country or two will fall. If they do, you're gonna either elect a new president or a new government, right? Which probably gonna do the same shit they did, or
Yep.
you're gonna stay without a government and without a president or a leader or anything, and other countries will take you. They will literally control you, and in the end, you will still have another president. Are you connected?
It's funny how America is considered the most
Hold up.
free country. By the way, I can see his shadow.
Yep.
Yeah, it's funny how America is considered the most free, or the country with the most freedom,
That's such cap. That's just an
but
image
they
built.
don't even have the basic freedom of denouncing government.
Yeah, it's just an image. They build up an image. That's it. Under that image, it's a mask. Under that mask, everything is
Yeah.
fucked.
Uh huh.
It's funny. It's actually funny. But speaking of America, we've all heard the news about abortion.
Yeah.
What do we think about that? Are you against it or with it? It's
Wait, what?
it's a very sensitive topic. I'm talking about abortion.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
So-
I believe people should have the right for abortion.
Me and you talked
Yeah.
about this before. Me and you talked about this
Yeah.
before, and you understand my perspective, and I understand your perspective, and we both
I feel
agree.
like Empress should be here.
And no, it's okay because
This is a topic she would enjoy.
because I think we both agreed on one thing. There is no right
Yeah.
and wrong in this situation.
There, yeah.
There
Yeah.
is no right and wrong in this situation. Because
It's very unique to each person.
yeah, it's very different.
For
Every
one
person
person,
has
it
a
could be
different
wrong.
experience. Yeah, for one person it could be wrong,
Yeah.
for the other person it could be right. Because
So that's
as
why
we
I
said,
feel people should be given the freedom to decide on their own if it's wrong for them or not.
but most people would. Oh yeah, okay, I see your point. So just leave it as legal, and who wants to go, who doesn't.
Exactly. If
Yeah.
your religion, if you believe in your religion and your religion says
Yeah,
you can't have an abortion,
yeah,
your choice to follow your religion. If your religion allows abortion and you believe in your case you need abortion, right? Because here's the thing, getting abortion is not as easy of a choice as most people think, right? You're sacrificing, the woman is taking a risk. She could never have children after that.
yeah, yeah.
So even in
But-
that, the choice is already a hard choice. So you shouldn't influence it.
Me and you talked about this before, but we didn't talk to you about it on, recorded it. So let me
Yeah.
bring why we think it's wrong and it can be wrong or right. Well, you brought up the point. Well, a lot of girls get sexually abused and they end up being pregnant, and they have
Yeah.
the right to. I agree with you. They have the right to.
Abort.
Abort. I brought up another point that you decided to have a baby, then just changed your mind, and then you just decided that the baby has a heartbeat, and you just decided to throw it away after you just changed your mind because it's a choice you just made. That's your point is right. If someone gets sexually assaulted, and she wants to get rid of the baby, that is her choice and her choice only, right?
Yeah.
My point is, it is your choice in the end. Like, we can't really stop you, but it's wrong.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
I, I personally think if as soon as the baby has a heartbeat, it's born. It's like it's
Wait,
it's a
here's the
soul.
thing.
It has a soul.
This is something that is very, very controversial.
and very sensitive as
At
well.
what point
Mhm.
is the fetus considered to be alive or considered to be a person?
Me personally, I think as soon as it has a heartbeat.
Okay, well, that's the thing. We're back to the point of belief.
Yeah.
For example, the Jews,
Mm-hmm.
they believe a child is alive the moment he has his first breath.
So when he was born, yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, when you are surviving with oxygen when you are in the womb.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
it's said word for word the first breath, so like the first
Yeah.
scream.
Yeah. No, it's a very controversial, but everyone has their own opinion about it. So
Yeah.
we can't really decide what's right or
That's what
wrong.
I'm saying.
But
The government should have no right to decide
yeah,
what's right or
back
wrong.
to the point. It's you can't really know if it's right or wrong. There is no right or wrong in that situation. It's different from each experience.
Yep,
Everyone
for
has
each
their
person.
own experience, so we can't really tell.
So you bring up Hitler.
No, I want to bring up another thing about abortion.
Yes.
I want to bring up.
Okay, Hitler. Wait.
Fuck! I lost my point. Wait. Oh yeah. My point is like it doesn't even. You don't even have to be sexually abused. Sometimes you are doing the right choice, aborting. Let's say, you are married and you're pregnant, and let's say you guys get divorced and your whole life goes to shit, and maybe you'll end up being homeless. Aborting at that point is the best choice you can do because bringing a child in that life will be miserable for them.
It's it
So
for
it's
So-
for the person
it's
and the
like-
child.
It's yeah.
Hold up. Islam says that you are the reason that abortion should be legal.
Wait, what the fuck are you implying?
As in, you are not supposed to be here.
Ah. Okay. Tell him if I wasn't here, who would carry him in Valorant? But yeah, it's a very aborting in that situation that we were just talking about is the best choice you could do. It's like bringing
Sel,
what?
they're asking what's the color of your Bugatti?
Oh, should we actually talk about Andrew Tate? The Tate brothers.
Oh
Wait,
my
brothers?
god.
There's two of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's two. Tristan Tate
So
and Andrew Tate.
one was not enough. There is
Yeah.
two.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, Tristan.
Are they both as fucked up?
No, I like Tristan more personally. The thing I like. Hold on. Okay, this is getting pretty weird. Andrew Tate. Okay. First of all, okay, how do I say this in the right way? He is
hell.
building. That is an internet character. I don't believe he's like this in real life. I don't believe he's against sparkling water. I don't believe.
You do know he got dropped on his head very hard.
I still don't believe like you can go that far because like I don't think he's against people who don't drink sparkling water. I don't think he's against people who have heart attacks and shit like that. I think that's just an image he built and he built it very well actually. You have to commend someone who is smart even though
It's back to the same idea.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
smart.
the internet-
He's using the
internet
negativity
Yeah, the internet
to
pays
bring
way better to
Yeah.
hate.
Yeah, internet will be better at hating. So he used it in his advantage, and he used it very well. I don't believe that motherfucker was a millionaire at all until this shit happened.
Oh,
Can
no,
you guys-
I don't believe. Because you do know he had other businesses.
Yeah,
He owns
casinos in
clubs.
Romania.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, and the what's it called? Grooming.
yeah.
You know,
No.
selling girls.
Yeah,
online.
I don't believe that motherfucker was a millionaire until what he just did, and he's doing it
No,
very
I think
well.
he was a millionaire. He was a millionaire, but he managed to triple it, if not even more than that.
And it's also like it's funny because he has this little army following him. Again, my point: people shouldn't follow
They're criminals.
anyone. No, because most of them are kids, man. They don't know. They don't know. But
Surprisingly, not. It's
a lot of them are. But I like what he's doing on TikTok. You can see his videos are everywhere, right?
yeah.
Because he's people.
I don't
who-
even use TikTok,
Yeah.
and I see him.
Because I think he's been exposed like not exposed but like he has his the course that he sells, right?
Oh, you mean the scam?
People say scam. People actually think it's very good,
No.
but
It is. Let me explain to you why it's a scam. Okay, it's not a scam. Let me correct myself. It's. Do you know the MMM?
Yeah, hold up. Can you guys hear me?
yeah,
Yeah.
Can you guys both check WhatsApp, the group?
I can't because I'm using it as my camera.
Nah.
Yeah, but Andrew Tate, okay. Okay, here's what he's doing. His chorus, right? If you post a video, right, and those people who post his videos have like a link, who press on the link once only, they will get money out of it, right? But also, but also they can get money from it only once. But the videos keep going. So he's using it very smartly, and that's why you see him everywhere on TikTok.
Well, that's the thing. This is an old scheme. If you remember, there was a scheme very similar to this. The Russian motherfucker that had the MMM. It's an MLM system. It's a multi-layer scheme.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not a scam,
Yeah.
but the scam about it is that he's selling it as something that it is not.
Yeah.
He's selling it as a
Fake
course to
advertisements?
teach you to become rich.
Can
Yeah, fake advertisement.
Yeah. But
And it's going very well for him.
Yeah,
I
he's
can't,
doing-
judge
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I would say
he's
that
he's
his
smart.
business is
And
alright.
he's strong. Like you have to be, cause hold up,
Come on.
like no matter what, going against the whole internet, you have to be strong-willed for
Being
that.
serious. Find the headphones, plug it in.
Or dropped very, very hard.
Exactly. That's what I want. Sure.
I'm pretty sure he had some serious concussions for him to end up here.
I don't know, man, but he's doing it very well, honestly.
Yeah.
But some points he has, I do agree with. Like I'm
I
not.
almost agree with none of his points.
The thing is, I don't remember most of his points that I agreed with, but as
I remember
He's
one, it sticks in my head forever. If your girlfriend wants to do OnlyFans,
nah nah.
that's
Yeah,
retarded.
yeah, that's stupid. That's stupid. But like in a fight, you're not supposed to show you're scared and everything. Men are supposed to be protectors, and I do believe that men, no matter what, are supposed to protect their women. That is your job. That is your job is to give, and it's your job to also protect. If I'm sorry, if you can't fight,
Depends who the woman
if you can't
is.
fight, you are losing a big. Not saying you're not a man, but you are losing a big point of being a man. You know, I think every man should know how to at least throw a punch. Like, yeah,
Yeah, okay, I can't argue with that, but then again, it's the way he puts it that's But then it's completely fair to him. He's trying to generate hate with everything he says.
yeah, yeah. But
That's how he
yeah,
makes
that's
money.
yeah,
That's his business.
yeah. And women are supposed to stay in the kitchen and shit. Like, I don't think women should stay in the kitchen. There are very smart women that could change the world. Okay, I'm not gonna deny that. Uh, but he
For sure.
also, but honestly, women are better at taking care of a house, taking care of the children than most men, and that is not an insult. I don't know why a lot of women see that as an insult. Why is it? You
Oh
are,
yeah.
it's a good thing. We can't do that as well as women can. Leave me in the house alone without any woman in the house.
For sure.
Give me a week. It's fucked. Everything's fucked.
For sure. For sure.
So like a woman can take care of the house better than a man, and take care of the kids better than a man. Because that's why a mother's love is so, it's different. It feels different. But
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This brings up another interesting topic.
what?
Do you think, like, going to examples of gay marriage, two
Mm-hmm.
men can raise a child and the child will be raised properly?
I because okay, a lot of people have only fathers, and they've been raised very well.
So it could be possible, right?
It could be possible. It
So,
but
yeah.
and there are some feminine men, let's say, in that gay relationship that will, but it can't be as
Oh yeah.
close as a woman a mother's love, but it will be very close. Like it can't be the exact the same, but it will be very close.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it won't be
Yeah,
the
okay.
same. Like the
You
same
actually
is
just convinced me with one point. I
what?
completely forgot that, a person like a man could have feminine
Yeah.
characteristics. Yeah, yeah.
So not both of them
And
have to be
definitely,
like,
he
oh,
could be,
masculine. You
could be.
can't cry, little bitch. You can't. It's
Yeah,
not. It's not like that. Oh, actually, crying. I like to mention that. I really like to because a lot of feminine men or women talk about it like men. It's okay for them to cry. It's absolutely okay. It's okay to be emotional. All right. Not in every situation.
you could not use it for attention.
Hold up. I'll bring up some
Like
examples.
there are a lot of men. There are a lot of men who cry, but they cry in private,
Yeah,
and the
crying in
reason
private is a
and
good
that
thing.
and then people do think that no, like that's what convinces the people that men don't get emotional. But men do get emotional, but
In
they just do
private.
it in private,
Yeah.
or they do it in front of their loved ones.
Yeah, but
That's the
again,
difference.
there are points that men can cry in front of other people, like grieving someone dies, someone close to you dies. That's absolutely fine, and you will not
Hold
get
up, hold
judged
up,
for
hold
it
up.
at all.
While are you speaking out of experience?
No, I'm just making
I've
it
seen the
clear that
motherfucker cry. What do
the
you mean?
reason, the reason people believe that women cry more than men is because there's a lot much more women using it as a leverage point.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
They
I get
want
it.
to
I
get,
get it.
they want to use it as a leverage for attention. There is not much men who do that. There are men, there are men who do that, who use like
yeah,
vulnerability to their own,
emotional. Like, oh, I'm
gains.
so sad. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's honestly being emotional. I'm gonna go against men and women. I think in this, it's not masculine. It's not. You can be emotional in private, but in front of people, it's just not. So that's why a lot of girls, if they see you cry,
You're
although
using
they
the wrong
will.
word.
No, no, hold up, hold
You're
up,
using the wrong
hold
word.
up. Let me say something.
The word masculine.
Yeah.
Change
Okay.
it. Change it.
Okay.
Yeah, because then
It does.
I get what you're trying to say, but I feel like a lot of people will not understand what you mean by using the word masculine.
Okay. Let me just say this. I'll say it in a whole different way.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Hello, I said.
Oh, hey, hey, back. Welcome back,
Hi.
Umpa. Okay. Let me say it like this.
Thank you.
A man crying, okay,
Yeah.
in front of other people, doesn't look very brave. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah, okay. So here's what I'm gonna say. A man crying, a lot of men cry. You'll be surprised how much men cry, okay? But they do it in private most of the times, and they don't do it in public or in front of anyone. Maybe in front of
Yep,
their
yep.
loved ones or people they
I've
trust.
seen some people on this podcast cry.
Shut up. But
I was going to say the same thing. It's bold of you to say this.
well, I said people I trust. Okay, you're not really gaining my trust right now.
Aw.
But yeah, back to it. Crying, men crying is completely fine. Just most of the times there are situations where you can't cry. Let's say a robber breaks into your house, right? The woman is crying, right? You're also scared. Every man will be scared, but you're not supposed to cry. If you cry, the girl with you will see you cry. You will fuck up everything. There will be no chance of
You even
surviving.
fuck up things between us
There is
when you
no
cry.
hope of you surviving such a thing if you both cry and break down. Because a woman wants to feel protected. If you start crying, she's not gonna feel protected. Okay? And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say it. If a woman sees you cry over stupid shit and she doesn't want to date you, although they will say, women will say, because society makes them say it, because like women will say, oh no, men crying is okay. It's not. Over stupid shit, it's not. Although a lot of women will say, "Oh no, it's okay. I don't mind when my boyfriend or husband cries in front of me," but you will find you will feel a way. Okay, you will not feel as secure as you used to, and that is
Yeah, let me put it in a very, very nice way
okay.
that sums it up, okay?
Mhm.
Every person, like for example, now you have a job, let's say,
Mhm.
right? If you're good at your job, more people would want you to do that job,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
It's the same thing for emotions. People need to know how to control their emotions.
Yeah.
You being completely emotionally sensitive, you can't just say, "Oh, that's how I am. I'm just, an emotional person." No, you're not an
Ahem.
emotional person. Everyone is an emotional person, but you just don't know how to control your emotions.
Ahem.
There's the right time to be emotional.
I'm looking at two people right now when you're talking. Keep going.
Oh yeah, I can see they're also at the top of my screen.
Yeah.
It's a valuable skill. Okay, being emotional is okay, but knowing how to control it is
It's
also very good.
it's very important, not just very
That's
good.
why I don't
It's
hate on
necessary.
people also who use emotions to people who manipulate.
Yeah, manipulate your
I
emotions.
I yeah, okay, I look at it in disgust, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not their fault. They just, they know how to use emotions and they've learned that they could use it to their own advantage because that's a skill that's very rare in today's society.
Manipulation is very important. I personally think that
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
manipulate, but like
You won't be able to get shit in this world without
yeah,
manipulation.
like being good with your words and shit like that. That is very important. That is
Hmm.
very important. Of course, there are exceptions where you could use it in a very bad way, which you shouldn't, by the way. But there are. It's
It's a
very
very powerful
important.
tool.
It's a
And
powerful tool. And
going
and
back
the
to the
end of
idea,
everything, fuck society. You are living for yourself. Think about it that way.
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. It's just, yeah, yeah, yeah. You came here alone, you're leaving here alone.
Yeah.
You care about yourself.
Sometimes you should, you know, use people. And it's completely normal. But try to do
Yeah,
it in a
like when
nice
we
way.
think yeah, when we think about how people use, their body to, manipulate people, that's wrong, I
Yeah.
feel like. Or like people are saying, "Oh, I have privilege because I'm bi or I'm white or I'm some
Yeah.
bullshit like that," right? Screw that. If you want privilege, the only privilege I would agree with is privilege that comes from, you know, you having a skill.
You earning it, exactly.
Yeah, because then it gives it value.
Agreed. Agreed.
So you're exchanging something of value for that privilege.
Mm-hmm.
So you being able to manipulate people, that's a skill you've learned or you've acquired, and you have every right to use it.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
It's on the
Uh,
other people that they don't know how to counter it or they don't know how to notice it. Their problem.
I think this podcast is going the right way. Honestly, I feel like we'll offend a lot of people, but hopefully not a lot of people will get offended. But it's sending the right message, you know?
I just have one question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emerhan, you told me that there's a topic that I'll be very, very interested in, like
Yeah,
looking
I
at.
was about to say, let's go back to the abortion that we were talking.
Okay. We
Oh
talked
yeah.
about abortion
Oh,
whenever it's here.
interesting.
Yeah, we talked about
Yeah.
abortion.
Okay.
So you heard that
Which
abortion is
aspect should we talk about? Religious aspect or social
no.
aspect? For my
Legally.
opinion.
No,
Legally.
no. Not even social or religious, because I feel like that's personal to everyone.
Yeah.
We were talking about it on a legal basis because they're trying to
It
ban it.
definitely it has to be legal. I mean, come on.
Hold up. I said one thing, okay, and I'll say it again.
What?
But you weren't here. There is no right or wrong in such situation. It's different from everyone.
Yes, there is.
It's different from everyone's perspective. Like a woman who got sexually abused, that she has every right, and no one can tell her no. Okay. But
Okay,
if
so if you as an 18-year-old, you do it with a girl that's also, let's say, 18 years old, and by mistake, you end up getting her pregnant. It
I
was,
think, I
fully
think, I
consensual
think,
and all that.
yeah, I think you should sometimes hold responsibility for shit like that.
Yeah, sure, of course, but do you think the child will have the life they deserve? I mean, no
At what
offense,
point?
but
Yeah,
do you
that's
think,
what I said.
do you
That's what I said.
think,
Okay.
That's
do
why
you
it's
think we
different.
are
That's
reducing
why that's
enough,
why it's
like,
different from everyone. That's why I
Okay,
said there's no
that's what
right
I'm
or
saying.
wrong.
My point even expands on that. Would at what point do you consider the fetus to be a child or a person?
after they're born?
Everybody.
Or no, not after they're born. Like,
You see,
when they start
everybody has.
being fully.
I
I
said
mean,
Everybody.
as soon as it has a
everybody-
heartbeat. I said as soon as it has a heartbeat.
no, I don't know if that's how it works, so I'm not going to talk on it.
Yeah,
But
well,
wait,
here's the thing. You can't say as
It's
that's
different
how
from
it works.
everyone. That's the
That's
thing.
not how it works. Everyone,
okay,
different people, different religion, different ideas, different beliefs.
yes,
Could I?
sure,
Should
but
I?
Dictate on what they should believe.
Yeah.
let me just ask you something, okay? Let me just
Mhm.
ask you something. Do you think it's more about a child being born or more about a person being a parent, becoming a parent?
I feel like it's both.
Both. It has to be both. It's very
There's
important.
scenarios
Okay,
where a child
who
is
has
better off.
more priority?
There is
Well,
both actually.
Well,
Because here's the
you
thing.
can't just.
No,
You
the
can't show something
child.
like that.
Let me tell you
The
this. Let me tell you this.
child.
Let me tell you this. You
Uh-huh.
have no way of sustaining a child, right?
Yes,
But you're
exactly.
pregnant.
Yeah.
But you're
Mhm.
pregnant.
Okay.
It's way better off for you to have an abortion. But here's the thing. It's for you to decide also whether it's better for the child to be brought into life or not. Like if you
Okay.
decide you want your child to go through, quite a harsh life with you not being able to sustain it, or if the child does not deserve that amount of suffering. It's your choice.
Yes. Correct. And also another point.
Mhm.
It's not just about money. Okay. Let's say someone
Yeah,
has,
it could be
a
mental.
lot of money, but mentally they are still immature, or they have a lot of, trauma, or they have a lot of nonsense that they would, reflect on their
Yeah,
child. Do you think that's fair?
yeah. They should not have a child. They should be able to abort.
Exactly. Wait. So wait. Are you against it, or are you, pro-choice?
I'm pro-choice.
Okay. And you said.
Me, I said there is no right and wrong in such situation because there are situations where it could be very wrong. Let's say a woman
Yeah.
decides to have a baby with a man, okay, and then all of a sudden she decides
Oh
to
no
not
no
have
no
a
no
baby.
no 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 no! Wait, we're not talking about those situations.
Yeah, but that is a situation. That's why I'm saying there is no right and wrong. That is a situation.
So yeah,
Yeah,
so you
so
are
it
not
should
going to say abortion should be legal for
Oh,
all cases
oh
except
no, we
those
can't
cases
do that.
who
That's what
you
I'm
can't
saying.
say that
That's what I'm
exactly.
saying. I'm saying that you can't really, uh, like choose. You
Specify.
can't. Yeah, you can't
control it.
specify. So just
Yes,
make it legal, and
exactly.
people should just like deal. Like God will punish such people. Honestly, we can't do
It's
anything.
not even against our religion. That's the thing.
No,
That's the thing.
It
it is
depends.
at some point.
I mean,
There is some points where it
Yeah,
should be
there are
wrong.
some
I'm
situations,
sure.
of course, that it's,
Yeah, that's
there
what I'm
are
yeah,
some
saying. If a
situations where it's
woman,
haram.
I also mentioned this to Wad before, like before you were here. Let's say a woman decides to have also a baby with a man, but the man divorces and she goes in a crisis, a life crisis. She can't have a baby. She will ruin the life of the baby. She maybe goes homeless.
Life too.
Bringing a baby in a homeless or a bad environment is just it's very bad, and I don't agree with it at all. And you should abort the baby at that point.
Exactly. See, that's the thing.
Being
Yes.
sexually abused and being
Yes.
pregnant, that's also you have every right to abort that baby. It is,
Yes.
yeah. So it's like it's
Yeah.
there are situations where
See,
it's wrong.
the way I view this, right?
Mhm.
Legally, you can't really pick and choose the situation, right?
Mhm.
yep.
But for example, religiously, we have other regulations, like
Mhm.
it can specify the situation where it's right or wrong, right?
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
legally, it should be open.
Yeah. Legally, it should be
It
open.
has to be.
Legally,
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly. And then the rest of it, the situations, the picking and choosing, oh, this is right, this is wrong. First of all, it's personal choice, okay? Second of all, it's a religious choice. So if you're Muslim, you follow your own religion, regulations. If you're Christian, same
I
thing.
wanna mention one thing when we're speaking about religion, okay?
Yeah.
The amount of dumb people out there who claim to be a religion is actually fucking disgusting. Do you know what I saw?
The what?
Do you know what I saw?
What?
I saw a Jewish person having a rap battle with a Muslim person, and that was the title of the video. And they were both insulting each other's religions in a way, right? I'm sorry,
That's very
both
stupid.
both are holy religions, okay? We can both agree on that. They are both holy religions that came from God, and we have the same God. Like, there are no offense to any other religions. In my belief, there are three holy religions: Christianity,
It's not your
and
opinion.
Islam.
It's called
Well, what do you call it? I don't
No,
know.
no, it
what
isn't.
But it's in my opinion,
do
because some
you
people might, some
wait,
other
wait,
people,
let me remember the name.
some other people find other religions holy.
Yeah.
الأديان السماوية, something like that.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
What
but
is-
then
what is-
again, you're looking at it from a perspective of your religion.
yeah. But
Right.
point is the
From the
holy.
perspective of someone who
Doesn't know.
who is Hindu,
Yeah.
right? They will completely
Mhm.
disagree
Yeah.
with you, and you can't tell them that. Oh, my religion says there's only 3 religions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wrong.
So my opinion, as I was saying, my
So
opinion is there is
people follow
only
his religion.
3 holy religions: Jew people, Christianity, Jewish, Christianity, and Islam. Those are the 3 holy religions. Okay, they all have their own different prophets, and they have the same God.
No, sir, it's not. There's nothing like holy religion. It's called Abrahamic religions.
It's
What?
And that
you're missing
actually,
the point.
actually,
You're missing the
You're
point.
missing the
You're missing
point.
the
There are
point.
people.
you
There are
missing the
can't
point.
people.
you can't decide.
In
You can't
his-
decide
You are
which ones
missing
holy.
the point. There are people who
What is
don't
that
know.
deciding?
I'm not
That's
deciding.
his opinion.
That's my because some
His
people don't know. They will see it as my opinion.
It's only his opinion.
It's only
Right?
my opinion because
He's
some
not
people
saying
will
it- he's not saying
disagree
it
on
as
their
fact.
opinion.
It's
Oh
not
no,
facts.
Don. It's not facts. I'm not saying it's facts. I'm not saying anything. I'm saying it's my opinion.
Okay.
There are those
Who joined?
Don and left, but like I'm saying that because a lot of people will be like, let's say, as he said, Hindu or anything. They wouldn't know that. They would think their religion is the holy religion. You understand my point?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when
So
they
everybody has their own choice of if Cell decides to believe there's only 3 holy religions,
Other people
you can't
will-
tell him that
yeah.
no, that's not it, or you can't call it 3 holy religions. He believes it's 3 holy
Yeah,
religions.
so that's an opinion. So basically, for us, it's a statement, Pepsi. For us, that's like a fact. For them, for other people who are different religions, they don't see that as a fact. You see?
Just they have their
Okay.
own facts.
Yeah, they have their
That's
own
it.
facts. So my point is, there's three religions, and we have three prophets and one God, and insulting. First of all, it's forbidden to insult another religion, no matter, even if it's not one of the holy religions. Insulting another person beliefs is just completely wrong. Okay, you should advise someone
Yes,
to join a religion, like the right religion that you see, like
but you have to
Islam,
do it also, the right way.
the right way. You can't just
You can't
yeah, you can't be that's why I
Yeah.
say advice. You can't be defensive about it or anything. Just advise them. If they don't like it, that's it. Simple.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's you like people is a Jewish person insulting an Islam, the Islam insulting a Jew. It was disgusting, absolutely disgusting, and it was horrendous. How do you call yourself a Muslim and how do you call yourself a Jewish and you're going exactly against what everything your God has said? It doesn't make sense. It's so stupid, and it was actually disgusting. And someone brought up because I was talking to someone about it, and they brought up a point. Oh, but they're mostly talking about like the people of the religion, like, oh, Jewish people don't have sympathy. I'm
That's
like,
even worse.
yeah, I'm like, Jewish people don't have sympathy. That's the same sense used for racism.
Exactly.
That is exactly the same sense used for racism. Not all Jewish
Stereotypes.
don't have sympathy. Not all of them. Same thing
Should
as
we-
not as every black person being a gangster. No, it's not.
Should religion be joked about
Ooh.
in a harmless way?
Your religion. Joke about your religion.
Yeah.
Even then, I wouldn't joke about my religion, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
no.
could. Okay, yeah, fair. Don't joke about other
For
people's
example,
religions or people who would find it offensive.
I hate
It's wrong
I hate
in general.
this. That the world makes it completely wrong. You can judge your own race, joke about your own race, and joke about your own religion, but you can't joke about other people's own, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's dumb as fuck.
Yeah, I see
Okay.
why.
If I'm talking to you, right, and you happen to be of a specific religion and a specific race, me, if you know what I'm going to say is harmless, right? If I'm joking about it and I actually don't mean any harm in it, it's completely fine.
okay. I want you to keep something in mind,
Hold
right?
up, hold up. While you say you don't like it, right?
Yes.
Then why don't you stop Rakan from doing it every time?
No, you're missing the point. I don't like the fact that people are not allowed to do it. I support it.
Here's the
I
thing.
support
Here's the
Okay.
thing.
talking about
Here's the thing.
Okay. Yeah.
There,
Like, for example,
there's also
me
a
and you
limit. There's a
are
limit.
friends.
Yeah, but there's a limit.
But
Yeah, that's what I'm
Rakan
saying. As long as it's
doesn't know a
harmless.
limit.
No.
Guys,
It depends.
you're
It depends.
missing a very, very, very important
Me and you,
point.
Emefan, right? Me and you talk,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
If I make a joke about, let's say, your religion, right?
Mm-hmm.
As long as we're close enough to a point where I mean no harm.
Yeah.
We're just doing it as a joke.
No,
It's
no problem.
fine.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. As long as there's no harm meant in it, it's fine.
Yeah, I agree on that.
People can say whatever they do, but once again, back to the same point. Think what you want to think, say what you want to say, as long as it does not affect anyone's
another
life.
person. Yeah.
People can be racist. It's fine. That's their choice. The KKK,
Yeah.
I'm not against. One
If-
thing
Sorry.
is
Wait, what? What did you just say? Okay. No, he didn't say anything, guys. Don't worry. Don't cancel him. Anyway, like, okay,
Yeah,
if you have a black friend, right?
no, as long as it doesn't affect. For example, if you are someone in a position to make life-affecting choices, for example, you're hiring people, right?
Mhm.
As long as you are not picking someone over another person simply because of their race or their religion. So you see, their choices is not affecting their life. So you're not using it to affect other people's life.
Can you hear
It's
your
completely fine. So you can talk about it.
Hmm?
This also applies to certain people. for example, someone who can talk about it could talk about it and not affect people's life. But if a public figure was to talk about it, it's affecting people's lives.
Exactly. Yeah. It's the same thing.
So also not everyone.
If you have a black friend, right,
Uh-huh.
and you are white, let's say, and
Uh-huh.
uh, for him it's okay for you to say the N word.
Bro, Islam is asking.
It's okay for you to say the N word, okay? Like he says it's okay, and you both joke about
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's completely fine.
Other people
Don't
have
say
no
it to
right.
anyone else. You
Yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
no right to any other black
Yeah.
person to
I
say it.
agree with
and
that.
and a black person, right, has also no right to intervene if he knows that you said it to him and he's okay with it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Hey,
how
I
it
agree
works. That's how it works. I'm sorry, but that's how it works. I know I might offend some people there, but that's the truth, and the truth hurts. You should just shut the fuck up, people.
People need to stop being soft.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Look, bringing the example of our group here,
Mm-hmm.
we say whatever the fuck comes to our mind.
Yeah,
to
we
each
say
other.
racist shit to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because we all know,
Like this
we actually
bastard,
mean no
he's
harm.
Turkish. I'm Iraqi, right? He
Oh
stole.
yeah.
He eats kebab and he says it's his recipe. No, it's not. It's our recipe.
Yeah, it's our recipe. You guys stole it from
No,
us.
no. Kebab
Yes.
is ours, man. Fuck off. Alright, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the fun broadcast. This is the first episode. Hopefully, it will be a long journey and we'll all enjoy it. I think this is a good starter. And as I said before, and I'll say again, this was not intended to offend everyone. I'm sure some people will get offended, but it wasn't intended to. And I'm just trying to show you the perspective from teenagers like us on the world and everything. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it and see you on the next episode. Peace out.